Hey guys, Dirt here, and I've got some customs I want to show you today. I'm going to cover up this guy's address with my thumb, but Kevin Walsh is an excellent guy at doing customs, and he had some figures for sale, and I said, hey, why don't you customize them, and I think he made something pretty awesome. Now, as you know, I love all things disco, so I'm going to get custom figures done. There's going to be a disco flavor, and he was even cool enough to use this disco duct tape, which totally fits the theme perfectly. But he had some of the ReAction figures, the horror series ReAction figures, and offered to do some customizations for me, sell his figures, and I took him up on it. So, I've got two figures here as part of this disco theme. Nice of him to use green and orange bright colors. And here is Disco Freddy Krueger. And here is Disco Jason Voorhees. And I can get him out. And then there's also a bag with their accessories. Here it is. So these are the ReAction figures from Funko, and they are made in that retro style to look like old action figures from the late 70s, early 80s. Basically your old 3 3/4 inch, you know, Star Wars figures, really. I mean, let's be honest. They're like old Star Wars figures. But since he wanted to sell these and customize them for me, I told him absolutely. Of course, the ReAction figures, with their limited articulation, there's not really much you can do for them. And I already have some of the ReAction figures of these characters. So I said, hey, why don't you customize them into disco? And that's exactly what he's done. So we've got Freddy Krueger here with his nice disco sweater, stripe on there, almost a Cosby vibe going on that one. Bright pink pants, and the glove and the hat are both black. You can see that he's painted those to match, and something that doesn't really show up too well on video, and I'm not sure if I can get it to focus on this or not, but as you can see, he's got gold teeth. So he's painted the teeth a nice gold color there. So that was pretty nice. And then we've got the Jason. And the Jason with the bright shoes, the lime green pants, the orange shirt. He even put some red accent on the back of the shirt there. That's a straight up 70s shirt. You know you've seen them wearing it on that 70s show. Because, I mean, even when he wore it in the movie, it was an old shirt at that point. And then the gold mask with the green stripes, and then painted all the flesh blue. Not sure why the flesh is blue. That's a little funky. And then even painted the machete and gave it a nice gray coat to it with a little bit of highlighting on it. Just for the sake of, you know, it's customized also to match. Now, since they're ReAction figures, there's not a lot of articulation to talk about, obviously. There's not a lot of, you know, you can't really show them in a whole bunch of different poses. And because they've been painted, you know, you don't want to mess with them too much. And you've all seen the ReAction figures, so you know they have the limited articulation. There's not much to the figures themselves as toys to play with, but as part of my disco collection, to go with my disco Skeletors, to go with my disco Battle Armor He-Man, you know, just to go with all of that kind of disco stuff, these are perfect. I absolutely love the crazy colors. I love the gold of the hockey mask. I love Freddy's gold teeth. Like, everything about these figures is just phenomenal. Oh, you know what? I totally should have brought my mini disco ball. I got a mini disco ball in a package from, I think, was it Nick Ochoa that sent it to me? Now I hate myself because it's in a box in the basement somewhere. I should have brought it up. But anyway, these are my custom disco ReAction Jason and Freddy figures. Bring a huge smile to my face. Absolutely love these things. Go check out more of Kevin Walsh's stuff. There's the URL so you can check it out. Great, awesome job. Love it. Talk to you guys later.
Dirt, call me.